So I haven't been live on YouTube in I think since around the Charlie Kirk thing, and yeah, we'll see who rolls in here. Um, famous water jug that I always have with me. Um, yeah, man. I wonder if they'll even let people know I'm live. It's been so long. G23, what's up, bro? First one in the building. Double tap the screen for me, G. Check this out. What? Scoot's in the building. What's up, Scoot? Check them out. They're doubling in size. Isn't that cool? Stifler, what's going on? What's going on? Yep, Belgian Malpuppies. I got the big guy over here. He's a big joker. He's a big boy. And so I got my scale in today because I'm like I really need to make sure I have some statistics on these. What's up, Tech Money? Johnny Cohanger, good to see you. Some statistics and numbers for their weights, and well, I mean, you're gonna have your pick, Scoot. So probably after a couple weeks, I'll get some photos up to you, and you can choose which one you want. Um, but I was looking up the current weights for being 5, 6 days old, and it says that they're definitely large breed dogs. So I think it was a lot on Mama because she's only about 45, 50 pounds. She probably was about 65 pregnant. Um, but I think they're all pretty much gonna have daddy size and some really cool color patterns. So if anybody's interested in the Belgian Malinois, then hit me up, man. But yeah, Scoot, I'll send you pics of all the females, and then you can pick one because I know you wanted a girl. Um, but yeah, dude. So just been working my butt off, and obviously the first night with pups, I stayed up almost all night. Last night, Mama had a little bit of anxiety, and I talked to a friend of mine who breeds dogs, has bred dogs a lot, and basically just said, like the way I have this pen is in a very public area in the house so that mama, is just trying to nest and find the safest place and maybe had some anxiety for where she is in the house. So we thought about moving it, but today it was like completely gone. She's not painting at all. She's doing great, feeding all day, relaxing, eating good. So, you know, I've been just doing as much research as I can and yeah, I mean, so we delivered 7 puppies. Um, I did not lose one puppy, praise the Lord Almighty. And as you guys know, I was there for my own kids' delivery, hands on, and pretty similar, except these come out in sacks. Um, and when I saw the sack and fluid in it and stuff, which all the coloring and everything looked good, nothing had a bad smell, everything was good. Um, Mama was chewing the umbilical cords like as they were out. And so I'm like, well, if that cord's cut, they're not going to have oxygen pumping in there. So, like, I was breaking open the sack, getting them out of there and rubbing them up right away and getting them right on to feeding. And all 7 made it, and they're all looking fantastic. So, super exciting. I have stray bear that stops by from time to time. That's funny, Johnny. Yeah, hit the double tap, y'all. I haven't been sorry, I haven't really been making much content. I mean, I put stuff up on Instagram because it's pretty easy, short form content. Um, and I've been training and trying to keep my job and pay all my bills, and kids are getting bigger, so they're taking up a lot of time. So yeah, it's been a full plate of craziness. This week, my car window just decided the motor inside the window just crapped, and the window wouldn't go back up. And I have a little go bag in there, so I couldn't like go into work, leave my car outside, so I missed a day of work and had to go and take obviously the window apart. Ordered a new part from the internet that I'll put in myself. Um, New glasses, yeah, yeah, some new glasses. Um, Trying to create a little stockpile of glasses because as a prepper, no glasses mean big problem. It means probably living my life looking through a scope. Um, but ended up taking the window apart and creating some stuff inside myself, just figuring it out to how to keep the window up until that new part comes in. Ready for November. Well, I always remember the 5th of November, right? Nah, dude, I'm living one day at a time, Maverick. I mean, prepping wise, I prep like life would probably be better if the bills stopped for a little while, but we're just making do, making way little by little. As long as everybody stays healthy, fed, and clean, um, that is the top priorities of the day. Bills paid, fed, clean, healthy. Right now there is seven. Oh, and I mean, this past month, man, I lost my oldest dog, dude. It was really rough. He's 13 years old, a Yorkie Chihuahua. It's been with me and my wife since the beginning. Lived everywhere. First dog to meet all the kids when we brought them home. And uh, I mean, this is just really rough, man. He's buried right now in the backyard, and it's definitely easier because he had a lot of issues going on. And I don't know how I could manage him with the seven puppies. So, you know, God rest his soul. I hope he's just waiting at the heavenly gates, just hanging out, waiting for us to get there one day. But that was rough. It was really rough on my wife too, man. Like that was her first baby, was that dog. So, um, it's just weird because like every memory of our life with me and my wife together, he's been there for it, and he's been like a big part of it. He was like a very put himself forward type of dog. Just dropped down to 35 degrees here in Ohio. Well, that's freaking awesome, dude. It's still ball sweaty hot here in Florida. Um, Very hot in Florida. We got some nice mornings. The afternoon gets hot. It's getting better though. I hope winter comes early, at least for us Floridians. We could use. I know you guys freeze during the winter, but those down drafts heading down to Florida feel pretty nice. Jada is not doing good. It's another full-time job. Half pit, half husky. Wow. Yeah. I have a half husky. She's a husky Chihuahua. You guys have probably seen her. I've pulled her up on streams before. She's pretty cool. But she doesn't get along good with my female Malinois, so she's pretty much living in my office. And I feel bad for her because they've gotten into it a few times, and obviously the Malinois gets the best of her. But her being a husky Chihuahua, she's kind of no joke. Like she has had some issues in those situations, but like taken all of it like a soldier, and I'm always, T triple C. So I've had to really take care of her, man. We've had some rough times with that. I really feel like I should find her a good home that she doesn't have to live in my office and walk on eggshells around this other dog. They get along sometimes, but like you just never know. Like they call it same-sex aggression, and it's like she's fine with all the males in the house. She just doesn't like the female. Winter's not coming here. Not winter is here. Hopefully you're all ready. Gotcha. Well, yeah, you guys who face those harsh winters, man. Definitely be prepped up every day. Um, who's ready to worship Turpin's grand ballroom? Not me. Looking forward to the new edition. Faza needs a companion when Jada is gone. Looking forward to the Mal. Oh, Scoot, these Mals are the best companions. They just, they're the first dog I ever seen that really wants to serve you. Like they're not, like a dog is a man's best friend. A Mal is a servant. It's crazy. They have, their moments, their own autonomy a lot of times, but like they ultimately are like your wish is my command, which is super cool. Um, I'm not talking about the cold. Oh yeah, that type of winter, Johnny. Yeah. Well, we've been in that kind of winter for a minute. I don't think they're lowering the interest rates. I don't think it's definitely, just going to continue to get worse. That's what it looks like as we head towards 2030. It's going to continue to get worse. I think the next election is going to be absolutely bonkers. Like, I can't even begin to predict where that might be. Um, and if the results of that election, like almost every election, the last 4 or 5 elections, it's like questioning the integrity of it now at this point is just the norm. So, which should be questioned because it's a lot of it is a bunch of bullshit. But yo, shout out to if anybody likes nicotine, which nicotine has a lot of health benefits. This company is very Second Amendment friendly. Zemo, 8 milligrams. I have a discount code on their website, Red Dawn 20, so you get 20% off, and free shipping is like after a very limited amount. But dude, I'm not saying because like they sent me my first batch. I actually bought the ones that I have now. They sent me some early on, but it's like the cleanest. Like sometimes I up double upper deck with Zen, and it's it gives you like a weird feeling. Maybe it's like stronger. I don't know. It's just the release of the Zens are weird. The Zemos. And I've tried probably every one that's at the gas station, but these Zemos are definitely the best. And I haven't smoked mm, in about 2.5 years, which I'm freaking proud of, man. And, I come from a long line of smokers, so it was nice not to. Yeah, me too, G, dude. And like G23, I don't know if you feel this way, but like 2 years and like so I didn't really smoke cigarettes much. I smoked cigarettes like at one job I had for a little while, but never like bought them. Um, but I smoked like blunts. I smoked blunts like multiple blunts a day for many years. And there's like weird moments. Like there was a period where like when I before I quit, like I'd have chest pains, and that went away. And then like you get like cycles of it clearing out, and it feels awesome. I smoked for 30 years and quit. That's unbelievable, bro. Congratulations. You can do all things. Zero nicotine. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I had to supplement something. Um, I had to supplement something. But nicotine, actually, like, dude, if I had to choose nicotine or coffee in the morning, I think nicotine wakes me up even more than coffee does. I don't know what the long-term effects would be, but I don't know. There's a lot of benefits to nicotine. Um, Steel and Tree, good to see you. Good to see you. Gerald Ford, Tim. Yep. What's Tim say? Carrier group headed to the Caribbean. I mean, off the coast of Venezuela. Yeah. Well, it's just not stopping. They're blowing up boats left and right. Yo, Muffin Top, just got home. Good to see you, Muffin Top, bro. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. Um, like I said, for whoever just is hopping in, like this has been my life right here. Look at him. Look at him. Look how beautiful. So it's been no joke, dude. It's been no joke. Like my job hasn't stopped, even though this is going on. Nothing stopped, and it's just added. I woke up every hour last night. I think the longest stretch I had was an hour and a half, and my wife woke up during that hour and a half. And like I said, Saturday night I literally slept in this box. I had a pillow cushion and put a cushion from the couch and literally slept in that box the night that they were born. And it kind of wrecked me. I felt horrible. Kind of all week it's been like recovering from this, even though I didn't birth any puppies myself. Good to see you, my bro. Yo, next time you're in town, I won't have as much going on, man. I had a work conference this week. My window broke. I got seven brand new puppies in the house. It ended up being the worst week to catch up, Muffin Top. My bad, brother. Um, dude, your heart will go out of rhythm. Caffeine and nicotine for the absolute win. Facts. Caffeine and nicotine together is like I'm like leaning less away from caffeine though, especially in the mornings. Like I like afternoon coffee, but like I don't drink much coffee in the morning. Like I think I like a hot beverage more than I like caffeine in the morning. Um, and I like an afternoon cup of coffee, but yeah, morning coffee is not as needed. I like chugging water in the morning. That seems to like put me on the best path for the day. Yep, it does. It breaks you down. Yeah, even nicotine can too. Like in the morning, I will hit some like a Zemo pouch and then go a little bit away from it for the rest of the day until the afternoon. Next thing people will be talking about the coffee suppositories. That actually really works, G23. I don't know what you're talking about. Coffee suppositories kill like all your parasites and stuff. I forget what they call them. Enemas, coffee enemas, really are healthy for you. I mean, we definitely, even though we're being poisoned constantly, like we live in a more health conscious society than ever before. Um, but yeah, guys, I mean, happy Glocktober. The Glock situation, discontinuing all Glocks, even though there's like 4 billion of them out in the marketplace, so they're never going to disappear. Um, but Glock really has been being sued by states for these Glock switches and events that have been happening. So what Glock basically was like, you know what? We'll just change the backplate and now you can't sue us. So I think that's really what it was about more than anything else was like they don't want to deal with lawsuits. So they're just gonna I wish we were getting Gen 6s like instead. I don't know why we're calling it the Glock V. We should just call it the Glock Gen 6, discontinue everything, just call them Gen 6. But maybe they're not like as different as the Gen 5. It's just backplate. Looking at a chip of rhino. Cool. And then Gavin Newsom, yeah, Gavin Newsom, all politicians at this point are out of control. Out of control. I mean, I think eventually want to make nicotine like a prescription drug. They want to make everything prescription. So then they can modify it and sell you a modified synthetic version. But I would like to learn how to grow and extract my own nicotine and maybe even grow my own tobacco. I think those two things would be a great thing to grow. Um, but yeah, man, I just wanted to tap in with you guys kind of and felt like, man, I was just sitting here. I'm like, you know what? Let's go live. Let's see who's around. Show off the pups. I'm just sitting here staring at them myself. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Can everybody see them? Is that better? But yeah, crazy times. Again, Wilson, I'm going to get a 40 Smith and Wesson Rhino. What's the Rhino? It's a revolver. People are going to Snap. Yeah, and I think Snap benefits have been canceled. Watchmen. Oh snap! Yeah, I mean, we're we're about to see a real crazy breakdown, guys. Like the financial structure, the U.S. dollar, the SHTF we all had been hoping for. It's not going to come in that manner. It's going to come as a financial SHTF where everyone is broke, the banks disappeared, and the grid's still up and running. So like it's going to be a financial collapse. That is what's going to happen, and that's how they will make it so people own nothing and are happy. Um, Obviously, you want to get out of debt as much as possible, and it looks like Trump is the president of cryptocurrency. Like a cryptocurrency is going to come into play. They're already moving the UK towards digital IDs. I think Mexico is moving towards like they have a crazy digital ID, biometrics, and everything involved, and they're moving towards I think a cryptocurrency. So they have to figure out the financial debt because they can't keep stealing from a system that is collapsed, right? Or from a, even from these super greedy people is like they're stealing endless amounts of money, but the money that they're stealing is degrading in value. So they need to figure out a new plan. Um, and I think that's the shift that we're gonna go see. The shift. Still carrying my Rock Island Compact 1911. Man, God bless you, Maverick. I hope you can hit something with that shit. I hope you can hit something with it. Round fires from the lower cylinder. Got you. Got you. That probably helps with a little bit of recoil management. I know the one you're talking about now. The bear is at its limits. Yeah, the Russia. I mean, I personally don't think Trump's done anything that we really wanted him to. It's just been a show. I think the assassination attempts on his life might have been like, hey, dude, tap tap, just to let you know, better put your hat on, because we got your backup with JD Vance and Palantir and everything else. So I don't know. It's not looking good, that's for sure. I've been buying more knives as of lately. I actually just ordered the Glock field knife because I can't find my original Glock field knife, so it's somewhere in my house. It's just I can't find it. So I ordered another one because they're only like 30 bucks, and I love the Glock field knife. Yep, what's up, Wahoo, man? Good to see you. Um, but yeah, I mean, other than that, y'all, it's like have some Glocks, have a good AR, be ready for hunkering down, have your finances in alignment. Obviously the food supply sucks, so be your own supply chain and have some guys who got your back. That's about as simple as I think the SHTF is going to be. Like we're going to have to ride out the storm. And looking back on it now, that Trump day where he said the calm before the storm, like yeah, we had COVID, we had Biden, we got now. It's been a whirlwind. I did pick up the Glock field knife, and I also picked up the Definition Knives Lumen. Shout out to Goonbeam. Shout out to Definition Knives and our Bordeaux Day After Dark. I love that knife. Man, I love that Lumen. Um, It's replaced my other definition knife as my main carry because it's just so small and works real good. Are you staying in Florida? I don't know, man. The market and the way the economy is, it's like I'm looking at options for raw land and just building on it. But I don't know. I'm trying my best and everything. Like I said, I'm taking it such day by day. I had the house for sale, and that's literally when the housing market took a dump. So I've been taking flack for a while. You boys keep going and do not stop. What you been taking flack for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jail. Drowning pool. Snap your fingers. I have the journalist and the lumen. Yeah, I gave a journalist away to my buddy, because he didn't have a daily carry knife, and I'm like, dude, he's done a lot for me. So I gave him my journalist. I have the co-pilot, the lumen, and the Boyd. Um, they're just gonna price us all out, make food too. It's bro, food is out. Food and energy right now are the two killers. Uh, and that's what drives everything, right? Like that is your life every day, is your food costs. Like if you were gonna do nothing else, you need to eat and probably need electricity. Yeah, I love the Boyd. That was my carry until every day until I got the Lumen. Where's the beef? Yeah, well, not Chick-fil-A, KFC, I think is selling Ukrainian beef, if you know what I mean. I don't know. They're definitely Soylent Green and something. There's some Soylent Green flowing around. Don't forget insurance. It's nuts. Yeah, bro, I haven't had health insurance in 6 years. Why do you think I know how to deliver anything? Yeah, let's give our money to Argentina. They need it, right? I haven't had health insurance, and yeah, never had really had health insurance. I haven't had dental, haven't had anything. Just learning how to live on my own, man. And from the dust we came, and from the dust we shall return. So while we're here, we just leave the best mark we can on the world, and it's rough, dude. That's why, quitting smoking and trying to take care of yourself, eating healthy, exercising, is really important. It's really important. Um, Nip everything in the bud as soon as you see a problem because ain't got no time for problems today. This is a no mistakes type of atmosphere. Mistakes will really hurt you today. So everybody has to take care of themselves the best possible. Because even if you have insurance and you end up in the hospital, I've been in hospitals for 10 years for work. So you never know what type of treatment you're going to get and who really cares about you, especially if you don't have someone checking on you. So if you ever do end up in a hospital, make sure you got some people who show up and have your back and ask some questions while you're laying there because the squeaky wheel gets the oil, and there's a lot of people in there, and there's not a lot of people taking care of them. So, um, yeah, I would just say the only people you can count on is the people you can count on. We're on our own. It's going to get worse by the day. Facts. We are on our own. My homeowner's insurance has more than doubled. I've been lucky that mine hasn't gone crazy. Um, and my taxes really haven't. Where I live, it's not the best area. So, like, the county over, their taxes are getting crazy, but mine aren't. It cost me about 400 to see a doctor the last time I went with insurance. Wow. Hmm. All right, G23. That's the one thing about not having insurance. Like, if you can put money away, sometimes it's cheaper. They give you like a discount for not having insurance, and they charge more for having insurance because they can collect that bigger portion from the insurance company, and then you end up with a high bill because the contract they have. That's why it's like networks, like who's in your network, right? Do you have out of network coverage? It's like they have contracts that decide what the prices are, even if that's not what it actually costs. It's all bullshit. America's the land of the scam. It's what I've said it for since I'm a young kid. I'm like, dude, everything's a scam. Like when you're 16, 17, and you're like, okay, I gotta buy a car, now I gotta pay to register it, now I gotta pay insurance. You're gonna tax the car that I buy, even if I bought it from a family member. You want to tax me for buying a car from a family member? Like, dude, it's ridiculous. It is the land of the scam. They tax everything to death. Tax your income. Tax when you spend it. Oh, look, no taxes on this, no taxes on food. Okay, but the price of food is ridiculous. Like, food should almost be a non-for-profit thing. Like, I'd hate to, like, I don't like socialism and communism, but like, should Costco and Publix and Winn-Dixie and all that be like a for-profit business so that they can rake in billions of dollars and they have to feed the country? Like, I don't know. If I was running a country, I would be like, why would I rely on a private corporation to feed and keep my people healthy? That's how we end up with chemicals and all our shit anyway. I gotta be ready. Take care. Red Dawn. Keep an eye. God bless. God bless you too, Watchman. May Christ keep all of you safe, ready, prepared, and filled with the Holy Spirit. For Obamacare, yeah, you can keep your doctor and you can keep your plans, U23. So it's all good because you can keep your doctor, keep your plan. What difference does it make now? Right? That's what they shoved up our ass. Tax your income, your property, your inheritance. They tax you when you die. Does that seem? Yeah, I know. Land of the free, home of the brave. Land of the scam, home of the corrupt. Thanks for defending it. Yeah, man. I mean, that whole situation was nuts. I hope he's doing well. I hope everybody's doing well, man. I hope Hutch is doing well. I hope APP's doing well. You know, I don't wish nothing on nobody, dude. Everybody has a demon that they need to work out in their life that's bothering them, generational curses and stuff. Christ can only set you free from it, but there's trials in this world, and you know, uh, unless you're like really vehemently evil, you hurt children and steal from the public like that. I don't. I try to stay focused on the real evil that I don't spend much of my time picking at people and worried about what other people are doing because there's real enemies out there. And I hate us being divided. I hate that. I can't believe how divided we are. A lot of it is you believe this, you believe that. I mean, I don't think people should lie about anything. I think people should be upfront and honest. Um, but I mean, I wish everybody the best, dude. I heard Publix just released a PSA saying you can carry in their stores. Yeah, I've been seeing people carrying. I don't go to Publix because the price is outrageous, retarded. Um, but what's up, Drew in Oregon? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Don't forget to double tap the screen. 19 of you guys in here. Appreciate everybody. I'm watching the crazy live feed in Portland. Yeah, Portland has fallen, basically. Um, Whatever happened to the Trump doing away with income tax? That was the reason for the tariffs. Yeah, I think the income tax cancellation was probably in the Epstein files and it got thrown in the trash. Family and friends, yes sir. Salute, Drew in Oregon. I could have done a lot more. Could have I didn't keep my promises, Red. I could have done a lot more of. I didn't keep my promises, Red. Yeah, I mean. Well, you always got time. The sun rises on you another day. You be grateful for another day in this world to get things right. That's where grace comes in. It's just you gotta look in the mirror at times and realize who you are and what you do and try to fix it. That's all we can do. That's literally all we can do. Can't go erase the past. As Rafiki said in The Lion King when he hit him on the head, the past does hurt. Um, but you can't change it. It resolved itself. Yep, yep. Well, I just wanted to, you know, try to make it all just get it aired out so it could resolve itself. I hope that I did something, but who knows. Try to shut off most your fuse box when you leave. That's a good call. That is a good call. And also a timer on your hot water heater is a good move also, you know. Um yeah, my electricity bill's like it was 4.95 last week. It's ridiculous. But having puppies, we got to keep the house warm, so should bring it down. You sound like my mom, bro. That's funny. Well, being a parent makes the cycle go round, I think. What's up from Arkansas down, BDG? Good to see you, man. It's been cool seeing you in, gosh, what's his name? Uncle OG's live streams. Shout out to Uncle OG. I don't know if you guys can hear. That's those mouths. I'm gonna be using the wood stove. Yeah, the wood stove is the way to go. How are your puppies doing? They're doing good today. Today's been great. Their body weight and stuff is like they're like doubled in size in 5 days. So it's tracking well. Thank God, pups are doing awesome. Can you guys hear them? Can you guys hear like little yelping, whelping? You probably hear that. You can see them patrolling. Um, I've been splitting and cutting wood hardcore for the wood stove. I'm guessing, yeah, that's. I need a wood stove. I wish it wasn't so hot here, but when you guys pop in here and tell me that it's already like 30 degrees in some places, that's crazy. 'Cause it ain't that over here. Easy, mama. Easy, mama. You're good. Nobody's messing with your pups. I don't know who's whining. He's just getting comfortable. He's about to take a nap. They're all gonna sleep now. Everybody take their little puppy nap. All fed and they've been sleeping a little more, which is nice. They're getting a little bigger, so she's feeding and then they crash. Um, Sounded like my old country dog. He's got a few different barks. He's got some different sounds. Like when you have a mal, you'll be like, okay, this one means this one means this, and this one means it's going down. Totally different sound when it's going down. Um, 37 degrees there. That's crazy. Man, you guys are all in winter. We're still in spring. It's springish now, which I hope it stays that way 'cause summer sucks here. Sucks. Um, let's see. The one yelping wants to come to Bama. Hey, Scoot, it's coming to Bama. I guess we'll have to figure out the logistics of all that. Or if you want to come down and get them, have them ride back with you, that would be probably a cool drive. Probably have to stop a couple times, let them out the potty. But I'm going to be doing some training with them. Hopefully to have them house trained before anyone gets their dog, just already house trained. That is the goal, and also resource guarding. So once they start eating hard food, is really messing with them and getting them used to being touched and hand fed. So that way they don't think their food is this sacred thing they need to like fight people off from. Um, and it's pretty simple training to do. So like just some of the basics to have them well adjusted. Hopefully we keep power over. Man, you guys are looking at losing power already and having snowstorms and stuff. Is there anybody that has snow already? You wouldn't drop a shit and go chase coyotes for 5 hours. Good old boy. He would drop a shit. Yeah, we will. Taking Daytona with me, Scoot Jr. on the tube. Cool. Long time no see. Yeah, do something different, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I've gone, man. It's crazy. Hanging out with the puppies and work and just managing a lot of stuff, dude. We had snow this time last year, but none yet. Wow. Dom, you're in Alaska, aren't you? No snow in Alaska yet? You been seeing any Russians buying up property in Alaska? Yeah, cold rain is no joke. 4 days of solid. We haven't had really any rain. A couple drizzles here and there, but like the last like 2 months, really no rain. Have you guys noticed the skies since the government shutdown? Like I really haven't seen chemtrails. The weather's been better for us here. I get your Rumble emails, but I'm always It's even been it's been a little bit since I've done a Rumble live, man. Just because my dog's been pregnant and preparing for puppies, and now they're here. Mama's cleaning them up. Mama's cleaning them up. So yeah, I'm super excited for this litter. I'm excited to see the one I'm keeping and all of them grow and getting the dogs that I can't keep to people that I know because I would love to watch them grow up and just hear about how they're doing because I think this batch is just going to be something special. We had chemtrails yesterday. Jeez, no way, Drew. That's crazy. Well, I think Florida banned them, to my understanding, so maybe that has something to do with it also. Blue skies and chemtrails today. Wow. Dang, y'all. Tons of ethnic Russian speakers here in Alaska. Damn. I figured that's why I asked. I'm like, I bet you that just, yo, here's some money. Go start buying up property in Alaska. We had the worst microburst storm ever since me being here a week plus ago. Wow. There's a badass knife store there in Arkansas. I think just outside of, is that Alaska, AK? Arkansas is AR, isn't it? Is Alaska considered AK? Yes, it is. I think just outside of Anchorage. Yeah, I bet they do got all kinds of like fur stores and knife stores. There's a super badass little hatchet that's at my gun store that I want, but I'm not buying it. AK's a lot, AR's Arkansas. Gotcha. Okay, 10-4. Makes sense. I guess because they can't have AL because that's Alabama. They can't have AS, right? No, the AZ is Arizona. Yeah, AK sounds like the only logical thing to use there. 10-4. Hey, Drew, did you get a chance to look at that laser or find out if you can unlock it? I prefer the AR to the AK. Yeah, I would like to be in Arkansas right now. That would be real nice. Arkansas is the tactical Kansas. Yes, it is. Kansas is pretty cool too. Um, it's just crazy how the cost of living has just skyrocketed though in like the last year and a half, 2 years. Like the cost of living everywhere. It's out of control. But yeah, guys, I mean, I just wanted to tap in. I'm gonna get everybody settled for the night and catch some sleep since I didn't get any last night. And I appreciate that all you guys still rocking with me, even though it's been a while. I was wondering if anybody would even get a notification. So, yep, I will check in with you guys again soon. And stay well, stay prepared, keep the Holy Spirit and Christ in your heart, and try to do the right thing every day. and better yourself every day because storm's coming. Red Dawn, over and out.